Y'all gotta hear this. Just watch this shit. This is it's comedy. It's comedy more than you should take it serious. Just watch this shit. All right, speed it up, man. This shit is comedy. Yo, she's like calling. Yo, she's like, yo, I'm done with this nigga. This nigga's a bum. Fuck him. I'm single now. I just want to heal. And the nigga just walks by. Just walks through the camera.
So, I'm going to tell y'all my side of.
Also, this is so crazy. This is like some Jerry Springer ghetto shit. She goes to tell the story of how her baby daddy cheated on her. Except she basically damn near admits to cheating. She said, I cheated first with Chief Keef. Crazy.
The story. How I found out up until now. So, if this all started, I'm gonna take y'all back to where this really started from. So, me and Levon get into it. We was drunk. And sometimes, when we get drunk, we either fuck all night or fight all night. And we get physical, whatever. So, me and Levon were drunk. We get into it. I fucked up by calling Sosa. So, I call Sosa and I'm like, yeah, we fighting, blah, 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 blah. Basically, come get me. So...
He did tell you the bitches love Sosa. Okay?
Levon, so me and Levon went to go lay down. I go to lay down with him. When I get in the bed, Sosa calls me. Levon answers my phone. It didn't say Sosa at the top or nothing. It was just the phone number. But Levon answers the phone and you hear Sosa's voice saying, Danny, what's up? Or Danny, where you at? So I was the one that cheated first.
This is usually where I click off. Let me expose my cheating baby daddy. First 60 seconds in, hey, I cheated first. What? She said she got drunk and called Sosa to come pick her up. I wonder what they were going to do. Oh, nah, we were just going to make some beats. We're going to go listen to the old 2012 Finally Rich album.
So, I cheated by calling Sosa from the jump.
Okay, she's taking a little bit of accountability. I want to ask a genuine question to both men and women alike here. Your girl calls another nigga trying to link. Cheating or not cheating? What's cheating to y'all? Because man cheating and woman cheating is different, right? If your girl calls a nigga planning to link, did she cheat or she has to link and fuck? Right? I think most men, we're like, we don't cheat until dick is inside of the pussy, right? Then now we're like, all right, we cheated, okay? But your girl is on the phone with a nigga. She's planning the link. Is that cheating? It is?
So after Levon answered the phone, he busted my lip, broke my phone.
Yeah, he just abused me.
I tried to stop him from leaving, and when he was trying to close the door, I put my hand in the way, so he accidentally slammed my hand in the door. My hand was literally hanging. My teeth were loose.
Yo, what type of story is this? First 3 minutes of the story. Hey, let me describe the most toxic relationship possible. We get drunk all the time and we either fight all night or fuck all night. Okay, this was a fight night. So now I'm ready to cheat. I'm cheating. We're trying to cheat. He finds out and he beats my ass. And she's just telling this shit like it's normal.
It was just a whole big thing. So I'm trying to wake E up and I'm telling E, take me to the hospital. Meanwhile, the phone never hung up. the phone never hung up. So Sosa heard all this shit going on, right? So right after that, I'm trying to wake E up to take.
How has Chief Keef smashed Bhad Bhabie? He used to be hitting it back in the days, right? Yo, all these chicks, I ain't gonna lie, these girls really like Sexy Red loves Chief Keef. King Von's sister Kayla B loves Chief Keef. Daniel Bergoli loves Chief Keef.
Take me to the hospital because my hand is literally like hanging, like fucked up. So E's drunk as fuck. He's like, Danny, go lay down. And I'm like, bro, okay. So I call Sosa and I'm like, bro, I need to see a doctor. Like, I need to go to the hospital. So he comes and picks me up and he calls like the house. We use the same house call doctor. So he calls the doctor for me. The doctor comes, looks at my wrist, makes sure my teeth aren't going to fall out, gave me some medicine, and I go to sleep. I stayed at Sosa's house that night. This was all at like...
Yo, the way she's explaining this story, all this shit's like mad normal. Yeah, I stayed at Sosa's house.
5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I took...
If your girl stayed at Chief Keef's house, chat, are you assuming he piped her out, gave it a savage donkey fuck, or you're thinking, who knows, maybe, sometimes there's some type of dudes, some type of dudes that, that will just sit there and, emotionally coddle her. Like, yeah, what do you do now? Well, you got to realize this is how guys are and this is how you are and blah, 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 blah. Or did you think he viciously rummaged that box?
2 Xanax, went to sleep, and didn't wake up.
Just popped 2 Xanax, went to sleep? Okay.
Till 4 or 5 o'clock. I call E's phone when I wake up, which E's Levon's best friend. And when he called me, it was on FaceTime, and he seen, like, Sosa got a whole bunch of shit above his bed, like the glow gang shit or whatever. So E seen that and was like, oh my God, Danny, are you dead ass right now? And I was just like, I fucked up bad. Like, and then Sosa dropped me off back home a couple minutes later. And when I got there, Levon was boxing his stuff up in boxes. I was crying on the floor, screaming like, please don't leave me, our family, please don't leave me. So he left his stuff. He ends up going to stay at a hotel for 2 weeks. And in these 2 weeks that he's gone, he meets Alabama. Me and Levon get back together after this 2 weeks.
Yo, KF. Yeah, she slept in his bed. Yo, you ever had a girl try to convince you? Yeah, I went over at 4 o'clock, but I ain't fuck. Yeah, I slept there, but like he ain't even try to, like, this is the big giveaway. He ain't even try to fuck. He's not like you. That's the best one of them all. The best woman gaslight line is, not everybody's like you. They're trying to like throw the title of being a whore or just a fiend for sex onto you. Not everybody's like you. He didn't even try to fuck me.
And I'm on Instagram. Me and E sitting in the bed, I'm on Instagram. And
how many people? Yo, the way she's telling this story is wild. She was just in Sosa's bed. Now she's in bed with her nigga best friend. I know they're not supposed to be doing anything, but still, I'm not letting my girl get in bed with my best friend either. They're not laying on the bed together. What the?
And I click a picture of Alabama on the Explore page, and I see it says follow. And I'm like, what? Alabama follow me? So I called Talon. And I'm like, did something happen between us and Bama? Like, I'm confused. So Talon's like, oh, I had heard something about her and Levon. But she was like, I didn't even think it was serious. I thought it was just made up, so I didn't even tell you. I didn't want to work you up. So I call Levon, and I'm like, Levon, you know this bitch? Like, so I'm texting Levon. I'm on the phone with Levon, and I'm texting Bama, like, Bama, call me now. Like, what the fuck? Like, why am I hearing something about you and my baby daddy? And she's like, what? No, never. And I'm like, girl, what? Like, be real with me. So she calls me and she's like, yeah, we met and we exchanged numbers, but that was it. Levine didn't tell me the truth, nor did Alabama tell me the truth. So basically, like a couple weeks later, I'm at my mom's house in Florida. And Levine not answering the phone, so I tracked the location on the car, and I see that the car is in Alabama's neighborhood. So I called Alabama, like, is Levine at your house? And she was like, no, he's not. She was like, hold on, give me 5 minutes, I'm gonna call you back. So she calls me, and she's like, yeah, my mom has it all on recording. She was like, yeah, we linked each other a couple times, but we never had sex. It wasn't like that. Like, he lied to me and told me that he wasn't him. First of all, he has my name tattooed on his neck. Like, how the fuck are you gonna say that he told you it wasn't him when you could have easily figured out it was him? And then up until...
Am I tripping? Or maybe if you just got diagnosed with cancer, you shouldn't be vaping. I must be tweaking. I don't know. This whole shit just sound crazy to me. She in bed with 2 niggas. She saying so saying crack, but come. She what? Okay.
Now basically she sent me, I posted something about her on my Finsta because it kind of ticked me off watching her live her life like she's not a fucking homewrecker. Like she didn't cause me so many problems. I was a postpartum mom going through cancer, finding out that my boyfriend was cheating on me. My baby daddy was cheating on me. Like, she just rushed, and this is not the first time she's done this to a girl. I just had a famous girl DM me 2 hours ago saying, oh yeah, she hit up my boyfriend as soon as I posted him. Like, this is something that this girl does. So even though Levine is in the wrong, Alabama's even wronger because a man gonna be a man, but bitch, you call yourself my friend. Like, what the fuck? So anyways, I posted something about her on Finsta because I was ticked off watching her live her life like she ain't do nothing. I was just like, this bitch just acting like everything's fine and dandy. Like, bitch, you're a fucking homewrecker. Like, what the fuck? So someone sent her the post from my Finsta and she DMs me and she's like, I don't want to be nothing like you, Dr. Phil loser, bitch. And your bum ass man keeps hitting me up. He wants me so bad, confessing his love to me, da da da. So yesterday, she sends me, was it yesterday, the day before yesterday? The day before yesterday, she sends me a screenshot of some messages with her and LV. But she deleted the messages she had sent to him where the messages I posted yesterday, it was those messages. But Levine ended up sending me the real messages where she was like, come to my house, come see me. And Levine told me that they never even was in Vegas with each other. And the timestamp from when Levine met her up until now, he hasn't went to Vegas on his own. He hasn't done no shit like that. So
y'all could ignore this part. I don't know what they talking about. I don't care. I just want to get to the funny part.
So basically, she sends me a whole bunch of screenshots yesterday of messages with her and Levine. Levine saying they not real. I feel like they're real because I know how my man type. And the stuff that's being said is just like beyond me, honestly. Like, the fact that the bond that me and Levine have, as close as we are, the fact that he could send another female messages like this is just...
The fact that you get in an argument and you go sleep over Chief Keef's house.
It's disturbing, it's vile.
They're basically in an open relationship. You could tell. Like, they're both fucking other people, right? So,
me and Levine have decided to break up.
This is the funny part. Me and the nigga has decided to break up, okay?
I feel like our relationship has ran its course. I would never beef with a bitch about a man, especially no bitch that look up to me. I'm not doing it. Like, bitch, I'm your OG. Please. Like, shit is just... Shit is really crazy. And, like, I literally just had surgery a couple days ago, and I'm dealing with this right now. Like shit is really crazy. But Alabama is a liar to some extent. She is a manipulator to some extent, as well as Levon is. So I just feel like our relationship has ran its
Wait
course,
till a nigga
and
walks
there's nothing
by.
I can do
Watch
at this
this.
point. This is beyond embarrassing. This is beyond disturbing, especially with everything that I'm going through. Like,
You hear somebody walking, right?
it's just...
Yo, Chad. Yo, that nigga turned the corner like, bitch, how you gonna break the news that we not together? We just fucked. What you Look, this nigga turned the corner like the Undertaker hopping out the casket at WrestleMania. Look, this the nigga she talking about the whole time. Yo, she set it up like it was a press conference. The nigga she talking about, that's him, Chad. He right there. That's him. Chad. Look. That nigga just strolled by. This nigga texting some new hoes. Yo, let me tell you this, man. This thing is an MVB, bro. The most valuable bum. I guess he's a bum because all the women that's dealing with him are calling him a bum. But whatever bum intangible he got, this thing he winning. He's living in your $1 million mansion, driving your cars, using your credit card, and still fucking other chicks. Then you talk about breaking up with him and he just walk right by. Like nothing happened. Real nigga.
You got something you want to say?
That look on her face. Danielle Brigoli, let me tell you this, man. Bhad Bhabie, I feel very bad for you. Obviously you have a lot of trauma from your upbringing, but I know you're going through it health-wise. Every time I see you speak on these things, I could tell you're dying for some love and acceptance. And this guy who you have a child with, that you're trying to build a family with, you want it in him. I could tell you only getting online to make him feel scared, to make him feel like, yo, nah, I'm really leaving you this time. The look on your face, you just want that nigga to stop fucking other girls. It ain't gonna stop though. It ain't gonna stop, I could tell.
It's not funny. We can't take nothing serious. Yes, that's him. Like, we live together. We have a whole baby together. Like, he's not just gonna disappear out of thin air. But
So why the hell you telling us this online? I keep telling you this, chat. Women, women treat a bum nigga better than they would treat a nigga that provide for them. I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
But we have decided to break up. Was I supposed to hide him like how I already did?
Unbelievable. Chat, that shit was just funny to me. Okay, that's the only reason why I had y'all watch this whole thing. Okay, essentially, she says this nigga is a piece of shit. He's a liar. She don't fuck with him, and basically the nigga just walks through the screen, and she's like, "Oh yeah, that's him. What do you think was gonna happen? We live together. What do you think he's just gonna go away?" Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Like, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
She got off live. All right, man. Anyway, the bum fights continues. So this is the other person's like little side if you care about it at all. She had like a whole little thing. Here we go.
Okay, this is the only video
It's like TikTok drama, chat. Yo, chat, let me tell you this. This nigga right here has done good for himself in life, man. He got these little white... Hey, it's about time we see a brother getting over on two white women, okay? We not co-signing no abuse and no nothing like that, but it's about time we seen a brother who ain't got shit get over on two white women who got it, okay? Salute to these guys, or salute to this nigga.
I'm going to be posting about the situation. I'm going to take you guys from the beginning to the end and show you guys all the receipts and just put it on the floor. Okay, so on her Finsta, she posted this. Then she said I copied her music video, which I did not. I haven't seen one music video where she's doing any of these things. This is her telling me to catch her outside. I never ran from her friend. I saw her friend at a hookah lounge, and I think she said something to me, but I just kept walking. Then we were at a Future concert, and I saw her and LV. They walked past me. They didn't say anything to me. LV later on then told me that she had her security guard look for me. Also, she was sitting in the seats behind me, and I was on side of stage, so she saw me the whole show and didn't do anything. Well, you did. I was not aware of her being sick, which doesn't make a difference, but it's also not fair to use that against me. I was also not aware that was her baby daddy, hence these text messages I'm about to show you. Then he texted me this. This is the first time I met him. He said, "Where are you going? I think we going the same way. Wait on me." I said, "Who's this?" Gray hoodie, black pants. I said, I asked him what's his gram. He said, "I don't have a gram."
Now, this is a part that I think people are kind of like considering. This girl is like freshly 18, right? So, how old is LV Bhad Bhabie? He's like 26, right? So, he's... Let me just... See, how old is Bhad Bhabie baby daddy? What the fuck? Oh. Okay, anyway, he's 26. And then this Alabama Barker person, how old is Alabama Barker? She's 18. I guess about to turn 19. So I think people are saying, yo, if you were fucking with her last year, she probably was 17. I don't want to get into this age shit. I think people generally just look at it and be like, why? Because the dude is supposedly 26, but yeah, I guess that's an angle to look at as well. But anyway.
Pull around there. It's 1 minute away. I'm in a gray Benz. Basically telling him I'm not pulling up to a gas station to meet him. So I end up sending him his own Instagram. I said, "This isn't you, right? Because if so, I'm tripping." Mind you, I've never had a conversation with this man. I've been to her house one time, and I guess he was there, but he was sitting on the couch, and I never saw his face. We'll check that.
Yeah, I give a fuck about the rest of this. I'll cut it off.
That was not him, and it was just somebody that looked similar to him. Hence,
all right, I'll give you the rest of the story. Basically, the dude ran, again, and I guess this is like part of manipulation. The dude's older than both of these girls, right? One's 21, who lived her life on OnlyFans and Dr. Phil and in front of the social media camera. That's Bhad Bhabie. She's 21 now. And the other girl, she's 18, freshly 18, and then her dad is Travis Barker. They don't have too much experience for nothing, right? So he gets this girl pregnant because she's worth $60 million, which any guy who, you know what I mean, trying to secure the bag would definitely do. So you get one pregnant, but you want more pussy, niggas. And for whatever reason, he fancies this girl. I guess he has a type. He likes white women, whatever. And he basically tells the girl, like he links up with her, tries to link with her, and she says, "Do you have an Instagram?" He says no, because if he tells her he has an Instagram, she'll figure it out quickly that he is Bhad Bhabie's baby daddy. So he lies about that, tries to hang out with her. She says no. Over time, she admitted to hanging out with him, but she claims she ain't fuck him. Who cares? All right. Point of it is, there ain't no point, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Both of these women, I think their taste in men kind of dictate the situation they're in, and good for them, However, I do wish Danielle Bregoli health, and I hope the abuse, even though she looks like she's normalizing, because she says we fight. I hope that's not something that continues, All right. Chat, have y'all seen this? So they ran an article on Business Insider. They said how rich musicians billed American taxpayers for luxury hotels, shopping sprees, and $1 million house or $1 million bonuses. Okay. Now, this article is actually exposing two people that we care about, really three. It's Lil Wayne, they're exposing Chris Brown, and Marshmello. Okay. Now, let's read through this article really quickly. It says many musicians struggled during the pandemic. Lil Wayne wasn't one of them. He sold his master recordings from his record label's artists for more than $100 million. Okay. By the way, if you don't know what that means, he owned the master recordings 49%. So Young Money, Cash Money, he owned 49% of that. Birdman owed 51% of that. So he sold the masters, right, for $100 million. He was also pardoned for felony gun possession in the last-minute action by then-President Donald Trump. Purchased a $15.4 million mansion in the mountains of Los Angeles, and as Business Insider investigation found, he received an $8.9 million grant from a little-known pandemic relief program that was used to cover more than 2 years' worth of spending on luxury hotel stays, designer clothes, and travel to and from nightclub appearances around the country. The rapper, whose real name is Dwayne Carter Jr., spent more than $1.3 million from the grant on private jets, over $460,000 on clothes and accessories, many of them from high-end brands like Gucci and Balenciaga. He billed taxpayers more than $175,000 for expenses related to a music festival promoting his marijuana brand, GKUA, including clothing for artists associated with his record label. He also used grant money to cover nearly $15,000 worth of flights and luxury hotels for women whose connection to Lil Wayne's touring operation was unclear, including a waitress at a Hooters-type restaurant and a porn actress. On New Year's Eve 2021, he was scheduled to perform at a concert in Coachella, but shortly before his set was scheduled to start, a concert employee announced that the rapper was unable to perform because of the wind and the flights. The crowd booed. The wind gusts were of 20 to 30 miles per hour reported that night, but data from Flight Radar 24 indicates 4 other private jets flew the exact routes Lil Wayne was scheduled to fly. Instead, posts on Instagram suggest he partied that night at a club on Sunset Boulevard with the rapper 2 Chainz. Okay, for expenses related to the concert he never performed, Lil Wayne billed taxpayers nearly $88,000. Okay, now this is how they're saying he spent his grant money. They said he settled a debt that was owed to an ex-manager, Cortez Bryant, $2.14 million. Now, that debt is probably either for direct managing fees or fees due for Drake. Remember, Cortez Bryant, through a subsidiary or his, music group, Aspire Music Group, that's how Drake got signed to Young Money, Cash Money. Okay, so Cortez Bryant, you've noticed we've never heard from him again. Pockets fat. You feel me? So he paid $2.14 million to Cortez Bryant, commissions to then manager Mac Main. Oh my God. Jesus, Mac Main was getting it. Okay. $1.7 million. Wow. Private jets. This is kind of crazy. $1.38 million. Lawyers at Grubman Shire, which, by the way, I think this probably came out because of an inquiry either at Grubman Shire or an inquiry by this accountant firm that had to show the line items on how this grant money was spent, because for everybody they have the same lawyer group and they have the same accountant. Okay, so lawyers at Grubman Shire 590 Accountants, 589. Close, 528,000. 528,000 that is. Contractors who work on a show is 327,000. Selling a debt to a former accountant, 300,000. Mystery women, 14.9 thousand. And everything else, 1.3 million. Now, I'm going to tell you what Wayne or people around him would say. They would say that it's an accountant issue and that if they did receive a grant, the grant wasn't allocated for what they're saying it is, right? For example, and let me just give you this example. Say I have 15 source of income, right? Spotify pays me. Universal pays me. I'm getting paid for shows. Everything is my money, right? So, of course, I'm going to fly private jets, but does it mean I'm using the grant money versus the show money? Am I using the money from Spotify or maybe a money from a feature? So I think that's how Wayne would explain it. But, here's the thing. As an artist, your accountant company, right? They and whatever, they have to write down what you did with the grant. So, it kind of defeats the purpose of you trying to explain it another way. Lil Wayne's publicist didn't respond to numerous requests for comment on details questions reached by text. Wayne made a sexually explicit overture to a reporter and didn't respond to questions. Basically told him to suck his dick, right? Now it says the money came from a program called the Shuttered Venue Operators Grant, signed into law by Trump in 2020, championed by lawmakers including Senator Chuck Schumer. It was established as a lifeline for struggling independent venues and arts groups during the pandemic. But pop stars used the program as a piggy bank to keep the party going, according to Business Insider. The Star's spending book took place as a backdrop of massive pandemic relief fraud. The PPP and economic injury disaster loans gave out as much as $200 billion in suspected false claims. Losses that combined with false unemployment benefit claims amount to what the FBI has called the largest fraud in history. Compared with those better known programs, the Shutter Venue Operators Grant had relatively strict eligibility requirements. Still, accounting firms and money managers soon realized their stadium filling musician clients might be able to be eligible for grant money via their loan out companies. I ain't gonna lie, I think that's shitty, man. There's so many people. I would have qualified for some of these things, right? Like I had an employee, I had a certain amount.
This Alabama baker and Bhad Bhabie situation. My honest take on the whole thing is certain people just need their father in their life, man. Like, I don't know if Travis was, I'm not gonna say he wasn't. He probably was in her life. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, let's keep it a bean. Like, let's really keep it a bean. These new generation of ratchet white girls with the lashes, the lace fronts, the baby hairs. Like, bro, they're doing baby hairs with their real hair. Like, they're mimicking like a black woman. Like, let's keep it a bean, bro. Like, and they only love black men. But they don't like regular types of black men. They like the worst of, like, okay, if you remember when Malu and what's it, Bhad Bhabie were going through the NBA Youngboy phase, they like the men's like NBA Youngboys. I'm surprised they're both doing this. I feel like Alabama, the only reason she wants the Bhad Bhabie's bum baby father, the only reason she wants him is because it's her baby father. Like, this is the way women work. They just want to one up you. But your man was doing this. Your man was eating my, yeah, like, and he has a thing for young white ratchet girls, which, you feel me? I mean, Bhad Bhabie's 21 now. He's 25, so I guess that's okay. But Alabama Baker just turned 18, gang. I mean, she's turning 19 this month, but come on, gang. 25. I mean, bro. I mean, I guess it's okay, but hey, man, it's a crazy world we live in. Just gotta wait and see what happens next. Bhad Bhabie and him have a toxic relationship, and both of them are not leaving each other. He's a bum, so he's never leaving. He's gonna get her pregnant again. Mark my words, Bhad Bhabie will be pregnant again. She's not leaving him because she wants to keep her family. Even though he's messing with other women, she's messing with other men. And yeah, toxic relationship. It's your boy Big Act News. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.